Hi, this is Stephanie Lotvin of Tellybean Knits, and today I want to show you how to work joining rounds 1 and 2 of Clue 5 of the Merrymaking cowl. Now, spoiler alert, this video will show the cowl in progress, so I will be showing clues 1 through 4 of the cowl in progress in this tutorial. If you have not yet completed clues 1 through 4, then I suggest that you stop the video, come back once you have completed those first 4 sections, and then when you're ready to join in the round, watch this tutorial. All right, last chance. So for this tutorial, you are going to need 1 additional stitch marker. This is going to be your new beginning of the round stitch marker, and you just need to grab your cowl. So here we go. Last chance, I'm going to show the cowl. All right. I have here clues 1 through 4, or sections 1 through 4 of the Merrymaking cowl. I have just completed a right side row, and the right side of my work is currently facing me. You can see with the right side of my work facing me that the live yarn is coming from the right hand side of my knitting, and that's where yours should be as well. So to join in the round, we're going to begin by bringing the stitches on either needle together. So I'm going to flip this over so the wrong side is facing me, and then I'm going to bring my 2 needles together. Let me show you that one more time. So I'm just going to flip my work over and then bring my needles together. Now this will make it so that the right side of your work is facing you on your needles. You'll see a little bit of the wrong side peeking through. But what you are going to want to do is just scoot those stitches together on either needle. So here is my working yarn. And I've got my beginning of the round marker. The first thing I want to do is slip that beginning of the round marker onto my right hand needle right next to my live yarn. Okay, and I am ready to get started. You can see this is going to be the neck opening of my cowl after I have joined in the round. All right, let's begin joining round 1. For joining round 1, you're going to begin by knitting 2 stitches together. And I'm just going to pull the yarn on that first stitch quite snug so that I can close the gap between the 2 ends of my cowl. Let me come in a little closer so you can see things a little better. Okay, and I'm going to keep that tight tension on the first 3 stitches on my needles, and that's just to reduce the gap between those 2 ends. So now I'll knit 2 stitches, keeping that tension nice and tight. And now I'm going to remove that first stitch marker that was marking our garter border, and then knit 4. Now I'll make 1 left, and then I'm going to knit 16, and now I'll make 1 left again, and then I'll knit 24, and then make 1 left again, and then knit to the marker. Okay, I have, one more stitch. I have knit to my marker. This is the central stitch between these two stitch markers. I'm going to slip that stitch marker, knit the central stitch, slip the next stitch marker, and now I'm going to knit 16, and then make one left, knit 16, make one left, knit 16, make one left, knit 16, make one left, and then knit 4, remove that stitch marker that was marking the garter edge, and knit 3. Now we've come back to the beginning of the round marker. Here's what your cowl will look like after you've completed joining round 1. You can see there's still a bit of a gap here. We're going to close that up in joining round 2 and in the coming rounds after that. And I'll also show you how to bring that gap together and reinforce it with your ends when you weave in your ends. I'll show you that in a later video. We're now ready for joining round 2. So we're just going to slip our beginning of the round marker. And for joining round 2, we're going to purl to the marker. And I am keeping the tension really tight on the first 3 stitches once again of joining round 2. So I'm purling to the marker. Okay, I've purled to the marker that is marking my central stitch, which you can see right here. I'm going to slip that marker, bring my yarn to the back, knit the central stitch, slip the next marker, and then purl to the end of the round. Okay, I've come to the end of the round. You can see I have my beginning of the round marker here, and I've completed joining rounds 1 and 2. I'm just going to slip a couple stitches so I can show you what that looks like when I have completed it. So you can see that I have a neck opening here. The right side of my work is showing, but the wrong side is starting to peek through. I'm going to flip this over so you can see what the shape looks like. So here is the shape of our little cowl now that we have joined it in the round. Oh my gosh, I'm really excited. Okay, I'm excited about this part and I'm excited about the next part. I'm just really excited to share it with you. We've removed 2 stitch markers. So now that you've completed joining round 2, you still have the 2 stitch markers marking that central stitch. And now you also have a beginning of the round stitch marker. And you will now be able to continue working in the round. And I hope you enjoy the rest of the clue. All right, thank you so much for watching the tutorial and see you in the next one.